Guess who started recording another episode of the DDLC? Oh no. I think we're on day 2. And we're going through good old Natsuki.
Yes.
Not you, Monica. Not you, Monica.
Monica equals mom.
Anyway. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? We should probably read the history. It's been forever. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Ace Elijah did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Ace Elijah liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ace Elijah appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Oh, and how do you know that you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I know. If I was that full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I can't read that one. My brother wants to see the line. I can't read this line. I can't read this line. I'm gonna have to censor that. Alright, so can you go back to your game now? Son, wheeze at your computer desk. Good job. I'm gonna have to censor that. I know it.
Yay, censor.
This is the first censored content of many for this series. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Ace Elijah, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her. But wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Yeah.
So of course that's going to be... Who we agreeing with?
Natsuki. Yeah.
Yuri, you're very talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that... I rack my brain in attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Oh, shows how much you know. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Me? But she was so mean to me. Yuki's voice won. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. Looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Ah. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. You know what I just realized?
What?
I don't think we uploaded the last episode.
Oh.
So I'm gonna say right now what happened in that last episode, just to summarize it. Basically, we shared poems like we do. And Natsuki liked mine the most, obviously. And then Yuri and Natsuki got in an argument about it, and that's what we just played through. That was the whole episode, so I don't have to upload it anymore. Because I don't want to have to re-record that. I don't know if I still have the file. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me. Sheesh. That sounds so Natsuki. The thing about, Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Where's my water? Stay hydrated, kids, or you'll die.
Yes.
Anyway, the thing about...
Blur that.
I'm gonna have to blur that. That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally. I'll go make some tea. It's just trying to get home. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. Well, now that we're past that,
Monica.
it's Monica.
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 Now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Elijah. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining of the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we'll do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what this club is for. I disagree, Monica. That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. Sayori is the vice president.
Yeah.
Very vice president. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. I guess. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about showing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Ace Elijah, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It's a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I did learn a little bit more about poems at the moment. Oh my god, in the background, what is that background? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Ace Elijah, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, Elijah, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think that everyone really likes you, too. Every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't gotten on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop it? There's going to be a lot of blurring. I know that. I can tell that. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Hip hip hooray, guys. Oh boy! Alright, Natsuki, you ready for me to write you another poem? Yeah, you heard me, Natsuki. I mean poem. I see your little sprite over there, chilling, walking around. I'm gonna make that sprite a poem. We're totally gonna play mods after we finish the base game. We're totally family-friendly mods. But, I mean, as family-friendly as this game will get.
No.
It's gonna be a lot of blurring if we don't. There's a lot more editing that I'm going to have to do. Alright, well, flying. That was Sayori's word? Yep. Yep. Dang it. Knew it. What do we choose now? Bouncy. Pink. I couldn't have figured out that Natsuki liked pink. I had no idea at all. Looking at her hair and realizing it's, well, pink.
Question.
Her hair is pink, guys. It means she likes pink. I turned down the desktop volume a little bit, so hopefully I can be more easily heard. I could still be easily heard, but just wanted to make sure I was more easily heard. Alright, anyway. Beauty. Dang it. Oh my god, how is that Sayori's word? Oh my god. Disown. Lucky. Oh my god! Oh my god.
Bubbles?
Yes, finally. Nibble.
Nibble.
Natsuki definitely seems like the kind of person that would like nibbling on things.
Okay. Wait, is it
Parfait.
strawberry?
I knew it. It probably would have been strawberry as well, but you know. Calm.
Fluffy?
Yep. Vibrant? That's Yuri's word? What?
Twirl? Rainbow? Oh god.
It's definitely twirl.
Sweet. Oh.
Oh no. Who do you think would get this
Right.
one if I click it?
Just click it.
Yuri?
I knew!
Oh no. Giggle! Yep, alright, got Natsuki, I think. Another day passes and it's time for a club meeting already. We've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Sandra. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being at the club. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No.
That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Let me take a look at your purse, Sayori. Why that all of a sudden? No reason. Just wanted to look at it. Ah. Maybe those were the teeth, the coin purse. The coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down while its contents fall onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Ah, I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. It's either you were not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Truer words have never been spoken. Ah ha 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 ha. Yui suddenly giggles. Huh? I did not notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book. Yes. Book face.
Yes.
Book face. Book face.
Book.
Ah. I wasn't listening or anything. You want me to believe that? I was just something in my book. Yui. Toy Threads will let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sailor. Besides, you should only buy what you can reasonably afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I love this part. Ah, did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's... The text box glitched? That's not just me, right? The text box is glitched. There's no way you could think that. Is it even... Okay, well, it bugged out and it hasn't been exactly 100% recording. Alright, fixed it. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. So, coming from you, Sayuri, I guess there's a little devil in all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that. Yeah! I don't know, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie! Sure enough, the giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. I love this part of... I love that just running joke that Sayuri can't pronounce retribution. This is the greatest thing ever. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's not nice of you. I'm so happy. That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayuri hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. So he rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Moof. So he suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. So I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. How long have we been recording? I get it. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off her. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful. Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayuri? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She probably is more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door slams open. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Why did I click save? I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. I can relate. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. Must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I was gonna let you play music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ace Elijah. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Ah, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous. I can't speak.
Mischievous.
Mischievous escapade, whatever. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Oh great, it's another exclusive with Natsuki. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. I pulled the first volume of Parfait Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I want to go get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. Oh, the chapter ended in Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Ah, sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in the closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. Yeah, no kidding. Seeing as Natsuki's head goes above the top shelf. Or her head just ends, like, the second you can't see her anymore of her head just ends, and she just has, like, another, 6 inches of hair above it or something. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty looking when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Oh, Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. Is there really? I guess not. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because it's collapsible design. Ah, careful. I know what I'm doing. Sitting on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki's being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her finger to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls on the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki's a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you would have been able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna go get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. I can't English! Dang it! I'm probably gonna stop the recording very soon because it's almost a 30-minute recording.
Okay.
It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I'm already learned my lessons, so I'll keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Oh, Jesus. Oh, there we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can... No! No! I'm gonna have to censor that too. Myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes, I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the buffet girl's box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. God, heavy. Hey, Ace Legend, I don't think I can run down without falling. We'll even take this one. You don't have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Oh no! Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Oh Jesus! I remember this scene. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not, I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Give me the box. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Yeah! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch it. The box topples out of her. Oh my god, so much background noise. I can't English today. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight onto my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross. A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What are you thinking? Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! Did you put the manga on the top shelf? You trying to kill your club members or something? Yeah, that's... Maybe... Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club members. Oh no. So I hope you're happy. I didn't... Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no, I look down. Natsuki's kneeling on the floor, holding up one of her books that are scattered all over. There's a long diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Oh, it must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut and throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, no! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. Ah! I'll help you get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No. I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want me to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I do the only thing I know how to do. Alright, well I'll help clean this up and move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Buffet Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. That's not really strange coming from Natsuki. I think I'm gonna stop recording here, because it's a 30-minute recording now.
Mm.